You guys are underway, and this is why you work all the months out of the year is to get ready for this, and now you're going to see what you got.
Yeah, man, it's just it's really exciting. You know, every coach in the country and every player in the country loves this time because it's unimpeded and kind of uninterrupted. You don't have class, you don't have anything. You're just doing ball, and that's what all of these guys love. Obviously, that's what these coaches love, and it's been a really fun 2 days.
Where have you seen the biggest improvement on your team from last season?
Definitely chemistry. That's probably the biggest one. You know, it's a tight group. They've been that way since June. I think that helped us. We had 76 here June and July, and then that helped the transition of all the new guys, the other new guys coming in, and they've really adopted a culture that they created. And I think that's been the coolest thing. You know, we finally have a system in place to where if somebody misses a meeting, I'm not having to handle it. Coach Clay's not having to handle it. Other kids are handling it, and they're coming up to Coach Clay and saying, hey, make sure you take care of him now because he was late. And that's really cool to see. So I think that's the biggest thing that we're noticing right now overall is just a chemistry and a competitive chemistry because we got a lot of different competitions at a lot of different spots, but it's kind of making that chemistry even tighter.
About 4 weeks until the 30th now. What do you want to see happen as far as guys separating themselves on the guys that are going to play the most?
Well, I think that's just it. I think that what we've got to do is we've got to have guys at every spot, like you said, separate and not leave it up to a gut feeling. And in the past, that's kind of what's happened is you get out of fall camp and you go, man, I think this is the guy. I mean, I just have a gut feeling this is the guy. Sometimes that pans out, sometimes it doesn't. And I think right now, just in 2 days, and it's early to say, I think we have some guys that, from a skill set standpoint, are capable of doing that. They're capable of separating themselves and making themselves a clear-cut one. Obviously, at some positions, we already have some clear-cut ones. You know, a guy like Black, Marquez Sanford, he's that clear-cut one, man. That's his spot right there, and he's really taken that leadership and ran with it. So I think that's the biggest thing we're looking for.
And you don't have a clear-cut one at quarterback yet, do you?
I never have a clear-cut one at the quarterback. That's just the way I am. Those guys know that, though. It is Schuler's job to lose. It's not his job to win. I thought that there were some spots last year, especially with the run game and everything, where he really shined and he was really put in a tough situation. So it's his job to win. He knows the offense like the back of his hand, but now he's got a lot of competition nipping at his heels, and that's ultimately going to make him better and it's going to make us better.